So this is our box truck, soon to be a camper. It's a Econoline 450, and I am going to be putting a roof vent up there on the roof. Hey everybody, this is Bill with Live Simple, Live Free, and I gotta tell you, I am super bummed because I just put this vent in this roof that I'll show you in a minute. And I filmed the entire thing with my Sony ZV-1. That's my vlogging camera that I absolutely love. I've had it for several years. And when I went to edit it, every clip was completely destroyed, was completely corrupted. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's the camera. I don't know if it's the computer. When I load it, I can see the videos in the camera, but when I load it into the computer, I can't watch it on the computer. So I put it on, it was on my hard drive, so I took my hard drive and plugged it into Elizabeth's computer. Thought maybe there was a problem with my computer. Doesn't work on hers either. So it has something to do with this camera. And I'm really bummed about that, and I'm bummed about losing all of the clips for this this video. Anyway, now I'm using my old camera that still works fine. It's just that I like this little one better. But so I'm going to have to go back. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to show you step by step what I did here. I'll just have to show you the end product and explain a little bit what I did. Of course, the first thing I did on this van was I installed this door right here. And now the second thing is to put a roof vent to get a little bit of ventilation in there. So let's go ahead inside and I can show you and try to explain to you a little bit of what I did. So like I said, I'm super bummed that I can't show you the process. I'm very sorry. All I can show you is the finished product. Now this right here is the cab over, and that's going to be a bed right there. And so I put the vent right up here above the bed, and then there will be another vent in the back. Right now I only have this one. Actually, I bought this 2 years ago when I first bought my original Econoline 350, the van that I used to pull our trailer, travel trailer. I was going to install this in there and I never did. So it's just been sitting here in a box. So I went ahead and installed that. Eventually I'm going to get another one that matches it, and it'll go in the back, and then here in the center will be an air conditioner. But for now, you know, one step at a time. So here's the first roof vent. Now when you have a regular van, an Econoline or a Transit or a Sprinter, something like that, the roof is made out of steel, and then the supports that go across are real heavy duty and they're much further apart. On this box truck, the roof is made out of aluminum, and then it has these aluminum struts that go across to support it. And they're closer because the aluminum isn't nearly as strong. So I was really nervous about cutting one of these because I was afraid I was going to lose my strength there. But this is the molding that goes over the inside when it's done. And I discovered that this fits right exactly between there. I was so excited because I thought I was going to be able to put it in there without cutting into the struts at all. But then I cut the hole and I discovered that molding actually fits right here, but there's a little bit of a lip here that's wider and it didn't fit. I was devastated. So I had to actually, I don't know if you can see it right here, I had to actually cut into this about a ½ inch right there and rip it down, and then it comes back out again over here, and now it fits. Of course I had a step-by-step video to show that whole thing, but anyway, after I got that cut, because I did cut this part off, which gives strength, but I also have this, is the back side is still solid, so though it did lose a little bit of strength, I don't think it's that bad. I think it's still going to be okay. Now I have this completely installed and waterproof, but I don't have it hooked up yet because I don't have any power back here. And this, like I said, is the molding that'll go around it when it's finished. But I can't do that until I finish the inside part of the ceiling, and then I can cut this down to the thickness that I need. to be able to put that molding around. So here it is from up above. I did this yesterday, and since then it's rained on it. Got some leaves on it, but you can see here I sealed it with butyl tape all the way around and screwed it all the way around, and that seems to be working. Right here, that right there is the rain sensor. When that gets wet, it senses the moisture and it shuts the top. Pretty cool. Now this is a MaxxFan Plus by MaxxAir, and it's got all kinds of neat features. I got the best one down here. It's actually even got a remote control and a rain sensor, but I'll tell you about that in a second. Now it's got all the controls right here. You just push the buttons, and it also has a remote control. It's got all those same buttons on a remote control, so you don't have to be looking up into the ceiling and doing all of that, and that's pretty cool. Now the things that this can do are really cool. I haven't been able to test it yet because I don't have it hooked up because I don't have power back here. But using the remote or using the controls here, you can open it and close it automatically with the electronics. You can adjust the fan speed, 10 different speeds. You can adjust it with the remote. It has a thermostat so that you can set it at 80 degrees or wherever you want to set it, and if it's closed, once it hits 80 degrees inside, it'll automatically open it for you. I don't know whether it'll automatically turn the fan on or not. I haven't gotten that far in testing it. Another really cool thing is it's got a rain sensor up inside there, so if it's open and it starts to rain and it senses the rain, it'll automatically turn off the fan and shut the lid for you so water won't come in. I think that's really cool. I'm excited to be able to get to start to use this thing. Even when we don't have the power, I can still at least crank it open manually like that. Of course the fan doesn't work, but that at least gives me a roof vent that I can do manually. So I can't actually give you a final test and review because I don't have power. I don't know when I'll have power back here. This is just the first step. But so far I really like what I see. The MaxxFan Plus by MaxxAir. Well, once again, so sorry for such a limited video, but I did what I could with what I've got. And apparently this camera is working, so it looks like I've got to either just go back to using this camera again or else buy a new one. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, thanks for watching. Live simple, live free, you be blessed. See you next time.